The history of Saint Anne. Saint Anne, also known as Saint Anne, is traditionally recognized as the mother of the Virgin Mary and the grandmother of Jesus Christ. Although she is not mentioned in the canonical texts of the Bible, her story and veneration are deeply rooted in early Christian tradition, especially through apocryphal writings such as the Protovangelium of James, a 2nd century text that provides the earliest narrative of Mary's parentage. According to tradition, Anne was married to Saint Joachim, a devout and wealthy man of the tribe of Judah. The couple lived in Jerusalem, or possibly Nazareth, depending on the version of the legend. They were known for their piety and righteousness, but lived in sorrow for many years because they had no children, a condition seen as a sign of divine displeasure in their time. After years of praying and fasting, both Anne and Joachim were visited separately by an angel who announced that they would have a child blessed by God. This miraculous child was Mary, conceived without sin, a belief that later became central to the Catholic doctrine of the Immaculate Conception. In gratitude, Anne and Joachim dedicated Mary to God's service and, according to tradition, presented her at the temple in Jerusalem at a young age. Saint Anne's importance grew steadily in Christian devotion, especially during the early Middle Ages. Her cult spread widely in the Eastern Church by the 4th and 5th centuries and gained prominence in the Western Church by the 12th century. Devotion to Anne was particularly strong in France, Germany, and later in Canada, where she is the patroness of Quebec. Many churches, shrines, and pilgrimages are dedicated to Saint Anne. One of the most famous is the Basilica of Saint Anne de Beaupré near Quebec City, which has become a major pilgrimage site for those seeking healing. The faithful often turn to Saint Anne as a protector of mothers and families, and as a patron saint of women in labor and of minors, as her name is associated with hidden treasures, both spiritual and material. In art, Saint Anne is often depicted teaching Mary or holding the infant Jesus, symbolizing her role in the holy lineage. Her feast day is celebrated on July 26th in the Western Christian calendar, shared with Saint Joachim. Though historical details about Saint Anne are scarce and rooted in tradition rather than verified historical accounts, her legacy remains influential across various branches of Christianity. She represents faith, perseverance, and the quiet strength of maternal lover, spiritual grandmother figure, cherished by millions worldwide. Subscribe and like.